What is going on YouTube? Welcome to part 30 of the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shiny Shaymin hunt. And I'm really hoping that we can actually get it today because we have done this for 30 episodes now. Without further ado, let's get started. How's it going, O'Neil? Worried about what? Trust me, man, I kinda feel you there. My final school year is wrapping up soon. And after that, it's off to college and away for me. Also, wait, why are you not paying a summer break? You get to get, like, sleeping constantly. And you have your friends' phone numbers, you get to hang out with them. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, for me, like, high school wise, it's kind of easy to get someone's number. Because most of the time, everyone has a phone and is willing to give it up easily. Alright, see you in a moment then, O'Neil. How's it going, Nathan? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it just sounds like the chat wasn't moving. I got confused for a moment. And he's back. By the way, who here today saw like the previews for some of those games in the Nintendo Direct? Like, I saw like some of the games I was interested in, But I didn't actually watch, like, the whole direct. And I cannot speak. Huh. Which instrument? Yeah, it caught me by surprise as well, but like, I looked on YouTube and saw a whole bunch of reaction videos to certain, like, updates. Like, Pokemon gave another, like, update on how the DLC's doing. Mario is having another game that isn't a copy for once, like all the others that came out recently. And, Pikmin 4, like, got some info. Fire Emblem, I believe, did as well. What's another? There's a few others. Oh, clarinet, nice. Yeah, but the funny thing is, one thing I noticed is that Pokemon kind of copied Atlantean City from Lumion Legacy. They literally made the exact same type of dome. Like, there's literally like a terrarium now that's gonna be put in that area, and it's literally like how Lumion Legacy designed it. Like, same type of like pattern on the wall. Okay, I'll just say that they have like a dome. I forgot how long the trailer was, but I remember it showed both areas. Nope. So now I hit the wheel. Well, Jim, I told you I was not gonna use it. Also, you also said you were joking about that, so... Also, I was planning on making my own new one for this, like, hunting, but actually go over odds. Which we are getting kind of close to that, so I'll probably make a new one in the, like, next few episodes. Yep, there's also an announcement for a sequel to Detective Pikachu, which I honestly have never finished the first one. I should probably do that. I was getting pretty close to the end, I think. Honestly, I love the movie. Huh. So you're gonna be moving, Gem? Yeah, for me, I'll probably say one of my favorite games for the 3DS would probably be, like, Monster Hunter Stories. It's probably one of my favorite games on that. Or Pokemon Ultra Sun. Like, one of those two. Y'all agree that, like, Gen 5 was, like, the best, like, games for the series? But I was going off 3DS. If I was going off, like, DS and DSi, like, times, I'd go with Black and White 1. Wasn't he originally white in the game? And then in the movie he was black, and now, like, back in the game's, like, version, kind of, he's still white, I think. Yeah, you got lucky. When I first played, I was running with, misspelled Tepig. Because I tried putting Fire Pig as the name in full caps, and I put F-I-E-R for fire by accident. You know, it was like 6 at the time, so you can't blame me. Sadly, though, I don't still have that because I did wipe the save file a few times to play through the game again. Yeah, honestly, the Mario one seems a bit weird to me. Like, the style that they're using for Mario makes him look a bit more childish. And also, the power makes him look like he's high. Yeah, I'll admit, Snively's like one of my favorites also for that generation. Like, you can actually, I don't know if you can, but you can kind of see a superior plush right about there. Like, it is like hard to do this like in mirror. Like, right around there is where you can see one. Yeah, see if you're trying to rearrange your, like, angle for pointing at something in a mirror. It is not easy. I can easily just grab him real quick if you want to see him, but... How's it going, STT? I'm alright. I choose to earn my shinies. Even if I have to go like double odds on this, I'll still try and hunt for it. You know, we might get to 48 hours of in-game time just to hunt for this thing. Like, today-wise. Because you can kind of see, like, on, like, the part right around here-ish. We're at 47 hours right now on this hunt. Yeah, I saw that as well. I'm kind of intrigued by that. I might get that game because I couldn't play the first one because I don't have the system. But I was intrigued by it. Yeah, the seer abilities were introduced that game. You know, like, the rotation battles is also a gimmick that was added in that game, but wasn't used much. There's only, like, 1 or 2 battles, I think, in the whole story they had to use it. I also kind of liked them a little because it gave me like a chance to kind of like move around the board to my advantage at times, and made it kind of easy to train some lower level characters by just keeping them in the back. What's my favorite Pokemon? Well, oh, I dropped my second controller when doing that. Does this explain it for you? If it's visible. But yeah, my favorite Pokemon is Victini. And I actually have a plush of him on my desk. And a larger one back there. It's the only one that I actually have 2 of. All the others are unique plushies. I can see Mewtwo being a favorite for most. Like, it's a very strong Pokemon, and also is, like, based off a mythical. Not to mention, it's one of the few Pokemon that actually has a good lore behind it. Hoopa Unbound? Yeah. Funny how all 3 of us have a Pokemon that is our favorite that has their own movie. Victini technically has 2, but yeah. And how are we at 27 already? Oh yeah, that's actually a good one. Like, Ash Greninja was a very good mon in the games. And in the anime as well. Yeah, for me, my like second favorite mon would probably be Litten, which is my favorite starter Pokemon. What's up, O'Neal? Yeah, I think you got to the, like, weird Mario game. Well, basically, it's Mario, but he's high. That's honestly what the game looks like. It looks like he just gets high in a way on, like, a weird flower. And Metagross is a good one as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, my first shiny, which sadly I lost it, was actually a Litwick. In my first run of Pokemon Black and White, shockingly. Yeah, I think I was just a shiny hunter from the start in a way, getting a shiny without even trying on my first playthrough of a game. But then my game died after I caught it, and I forgot to save. No, Stone, we're talking about our first shinies, not our favorites. Shiny Chimchar. Yeah, I think my first shiny in Pokemon Go was a Totodile, now that I think about it. Was it a Totodile or Trico? Which, funny enough, they're both evolved to their final forms, and one of them is currently Mega Evolved. Yeah, those are all good picks, honestly. There's no Mega Infernape, no. Shiny Rattata? Oh, that's actually a good one. Alright, that's not shiny. Oh, wait, Roselia, yeah, that's a shiny Roselia. I thought, like, the... So I was like, shiny from Sun and Moon. It was black. Yeah, Pokemon Go's not for everyone. You have to be like, pretty, like, active outside to play it the most, to its full capabilities. Which, for me, I mainly just play it when I'm on car rides. I would just have it open and use my daily incense. I've been searching for a dang Galarian bird for months. I found one about a year ago, a Galarian Moltres, and I haven't found one since, and I lost that bird. Well, I mean, there are Megas in Pokemon Go. We'll only open up right now while doing this. And show you proof that there are Megas. See, right there, that's my current Mega that I have active. A Mega Sceptile, shiny. Yes and no. Because you can actually get Pokemon from Pokemon Go into the main series games. And I can actually prove it right now, technically, if I wanted to. I could literally get a Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Brilliant Diamond, if I wanted. And I've actually done it. I've gotten Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Sword and Shield, and I think I recently put one into Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, but it's a one-way trip. Once it goes into the main series games, it cannot go back out. Yeah, almost. The games you can't transfer from are non-main series games. Well, I don't think you can transfer Arceus over from Pokemon Go. That's a special mon, and I don't believe those are transferable. Yeah, I mainly leave my shinies from Pokemon Go in that game, mainly because I don't want to overflow my boxes in Pokemon Home. I mean, if this is not a phone, you could easily just bring me with you. More than 400 shinies? Alright then, see you in a bit, O'Neil. I think I have like 80 something shinies. I can literally check right now. I still have the game kind of open. We go to search. Yeah, I have 82 shinies. And that's just why I currently have in Pokemon Go. I used to have a few others, but I transferred them to Home. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna probably have to do a like clean out of my Pokemon storage and Go because I'm getting kind of close to it being full. And the next community day is actually a starter, so I kind of want to get through to that one. What the heck? Why do you have so many shinies? And why do you have more than I have of storage in general? I have like 900 for my storage, I think. Let me see this. No, I have 600 for storage. Even less. Man, that costs you a fortune to get that much space. Unless you did gyms, yeah, now that I think about it. You could have been doing the gyms a bunch and just using that to instantly get more space. Oh yeah, on the topic of Pokemon Go also, I might be going to this year's Go Fest. You might see me in New York City, like around that time. You probably have like a few of the Shadow Shinies that recently came out. Probably. You probably got rid of like over that, like 500 or 600. Because community days make it fairly simple to get shinies. Like, I remember once I nabbed 10 from one community day, which was Duskull. I got like 10 shiny Duskull at the time, and I transferred like 3 or 4 of them to Pokemon Home. How on earth are you getting like 50? Man, I struggled to get like 1 in the past few events. Like during like, the Noibat one, I only got 2 bad ones. But getting 10 was lucky. Remember the Oshawott one, I got a good amount as well. Like, yeah, I think I was like 8 during the Oshawott Community Day. Yeah, trust me, my luck is like odd in other ways as well. Like, my luck is good off camera, like godlike off camera, and then it's pretty bad on camera. Unlike, like last stream where we got the Rainbow Nominari. That was a miracle. Man, I feel bad. I need to find an area to go to for Go Fest and such. Not Go Fest, for our community day. Oh yeah, in raids I have been fairly decent. Like, for example, it took me 9 raids to get, like, a shiny Rayquaza, which is actually my buddy Pokemon. It took me 1 raid to get a shiny Latios, and also 1 raid to get a shiny Regice. And those are the only 3 legendaries that I have a shiny. Because I can't afford the remote raid passes easily. And for some I just don't go for. Yeah, I think I got mine around that time as well. Like, I think it was like day 1 or 2 that Rayquaza was available during that Hoenn tour. And I was able to get the shiny on like my 9th or 10th attempt. Yo, now everyone lives in like an area of like 80 gyms biome. Like the closest one to me is probably like a 5-minute drive. I can't do just like walk out my house and boom, there's a raid within like 5 feet of me. And O'Neal is back. So you have 1 more than me. Yeah, I was thinking about going for Nihilego, but I don't need one because I already got a 3-star Nihilego, so it's not really needed. Although, I don't know what the next one is, like the next 5-star. Do you know what it is by chance? Like what the next Mega is gonna be also? Because like I have some good counters. I have a Mega Swampert and a Mega Skeptile, as you saw, so I can counter some of the more common types. Also I have access to a Shadow Mewtwo, so that's also in my favor. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm gonna be so happy about that because I can make my buddy into a Mega finally. It's 60 legendaries. Why don't you check my legendary count? Like, of course, a lot of them is gonna be Rayquaza, but I have 52 legendaries. What happened, O'Neal? 200 what? Oh my god. How many of them are shiny? Because out of the span of 200, you have to have at least one. $70 shinies? Oh my god. Oh, on the 29th it becomes Heatran? Okay, that's like a week or a bit more than a week from now, but I don't need Heatran. I think mine's decent. Like, I can't remember catching mine, because I think I was in person for that raid. Because there's one, like, at a restaurant I was at, and a bunch of people were playing. Yeah, it's a good playthrough. For me, though, I try and keep what I can for power-wise. Because I don't have too many good raid Pokemon. So having, like, a bunch of Rayquazas comes in handy sometimes. I've been playing for a while as well. Like, I'll probably say around day one as well. Like, my oldest Pokemon is literally from 2016, which is a Pidgeot. Which I should probably try and get Mega Energy for. Yeah, I might transfer one of mine to Scarlet. Which actually, I could probably do it on stream to show you guys that you can actually get a Pokemon Go. Showing that actually is kind of a main series game. Because yeah, I do want to get a Rayquaza into Scarlet and Violet, so I literally have a bunch, why not do it? It is true. Wait, imagine when I'm doing the, like, Mega Raid for Rayquaza, like, when that happens, the one I get is a shiny Hundo. That would just be a bit ironic considering I'll have a buddy Pokemon that's already a shiny Rayquaza. Like, oh wait, this is better, but I have the ribbon on this. I don't have the ribbon yet, but it's bound to happen by then. If I stay on top of it. Okay, PC just got onto Super Smash Bros. Yeah, if someone got like a max level lucky Shundo, that would be amazing. Yeah, that brings me another topic, lucky Pokemon. I only have one, which is an Ariados that I traded with one of my friends. The thing is, it has a very bad CP. 140 of them, dang! Yeah, I honestly wish I had a few more because I hear they have like a little buff on the stats as well, I think. Or they make like powering up the Pokemon cheaper. Which would be very useful in some cases. Well, Ryan, there's one thing I don't have, and that's friends who play Pokemon Go. Most of the people I know don't play it. So I can't exactly trade it for a lot of people. Yeah, most of my friends are into either other games, or they just don't have like a good Pokemon Go account. Or they're too far away. Yeah, you're lucky in that sense. My whole family despises Pokemon. And some of them actually make fun of me using certain phrases from it. Like one phrase I say a lot on this channel, kind of a little cover-up for, like, YouTube reasons, is the phrase "Sweet Mother of Arceus" that I say a good amount. Oh. Again, I'm spamming the A button and I accidentally hit false swipe. Well, I'm the only gamer in my family, so... Closest thing I have to something like that is, well, like my younger sister actually plays Roblox, but not like things like Lumion Legacy. She's not into that. That's the closest thing I have to anything related to games in my family. I can't wait till we find this minty green Shaymin. I swear, when I find this thing, it's gonna probably be like one of the best like things of the day for me at that time. Which you could find it today, or we could find it in a bit. We never know. In my room, no, Mewtwo is not one I have. The only like legendary / mythical I have actually is Victini, so. Other than a figurine of Xerneas, Zekrom, and Entei that I'm now noticing on my shelf. Good to see that you're paying attention, like actually catch what my real name is now. But not really along the lines. My reply would be a bit different. Like, they may only just ask me how many people watch per day and such. You know, shockingly enough, they don't even know the name of the channel. I've literally tested on it, and they literally, like, blanked on it, thinking it was, like, something random. But they literally thought it was Arceus at one point. They literally thought the channel was literally just named Arceus. Although, yeah, there is one thing that will be coming to the channel probably more in the future-wise, like photo-wise and probably even a bit in a new profile picture, is actually my Fakemon that I created. Which is actually on a little figurine on my desk that 3D printed out. No color, like, in the photo, though. Which I could show it if I wanted to, but you never know. Literally have it right on my desk, and it's not visible on camera. Let's see, if O'Neil wants to see this one, that might just be outvoted. If you can get like 1 or 2 more people to agree, then maybe I'll show it. basically, like, SCT just needs like 1 or 2 more people to agree for me to show it, and then I'll probably show it on the camera. Even though it's literally just one solid color because it's a 3D model, like, printed out. Okay, let me just pause this real quick. Okay, so yeah, remember, it's a solid color, so you won't be able to, like, tell much detail on it. But this is a fake mon that I created called Drake. That's literally what I named it right here. I have a full 3D scale of it right here, as you can clearly see. And this guy might be shown more on the channel in the future in, like, images and such. Like, it might go onto my profile picture in the future. Might make a banner where he'll be, like, hugely visible because his scale size, which is kind of figured out, is about 11 feet tall. Because, yeah, I kind of have, like, a basic diagram-ish kind of thing of what his stats are going to be and such, and how he would work in battle. If he were put into any games. And thank you, by the way, SCT. I don't think I would be up for that because I kind of wanted it to be special to me in a way. And if I were to try and make it anyway, like marketable in a way, like a plushie or something in the future, I would not be allowed to sell it if it were on Pokemon Go. Or, not on Pokemon Go, in any Pokemon games. I would not be allowed to sell it for copyright reasons. But you never know, in the future, if I ever decide to make merch, that would be one thing I would probably make. And that was sharp, like it poked me when I picked it up. But yeah, like most PokeTubers actually have their own fake mon for their channel. Like I know that MJTV has that like little guy named Mighty, I think it was. A-Driver has his own franchise of fake mons. And I'm blanking on others. Like I feel like there are a few others that have fake mons. Technically Dark has one as well, but he didn't work as like on edge as I did. I'm the only one with a 3D model of mine because I made one myself. Yeah, honestly, if I get a plushie of it, that would be pretty cool, honestly, in my opinion. You know, I've never been in that type of marketing before, so I wouldn't even know how it works. If I had to guess from like seeing like other people making videos, I think you have to buy all the things yourself and then ship them out, like from like a certain website. Its type, Drake would actually be a fire and dragon type. Which, honestly, by the look of it, you can probably tell it's a slower but more bulky and heavy-hitting mon. With a certain ability that it has, which allows it to... its ability is fairly similar to Zygarde's, where it'll actually change form when it reaches certain HP. Which, sorry, how strong the ability is, it changes form around 25%. O'Neal, hate to break it to you, but that's already been done. Remember Voltorb? Its other form? Yeah, its other form would be a bit more, like, complicated because, how short? Its other form, like, on Drake, basically it ignites parts of its body up, which will raise its speed but lower its defense. And also, in turn, would, like, I'm blanking what the name of the ability was of Zygarde. Basically, how it would work is when Drake reaches 25 HP, like, not 25 HP, like, I can't speak. 25% of its HP, it will regain all its health, and then change forms, and on top of that, all its moves, when made contact, can have a 10% chance of burning. That's basically how the ability would work. I cannot speak. I'm trying to describe it and I can't even. Funny enough, I actually am kind of working on a pre-evolution form, but that's more like hidden because I haven't even finished it yet. But for context, the baby form of it is more of a wyvern than a dragon. What do you mean no to that? Like, I haven't actually made the baby form fully yet, and I have no way to 3D print because I made this one at school. Like, at my school as a project. And like I said earlier, since I know I'm going to be going to that school, I cannot make any more 3D models. Oh, not be finished yet? Yeah, like the main part of it is like its base like shape is made, but I haven't made like the more finer details. Like you probably saw if you looked closely, there were scales and such already made onto Inferno Drake. Like it has like back plates and such, and a beak. Basically, the pre-evolution right now only has the undercoat of it, like its base shape. I haven't made the claws on it yet. But yeah, I think Inferno Drake's first appearance on the channel, other than like literally right now when I showed you a fully blue model of him, will probably be on a future banner if I ever get one made for the channel. And or the logo. Which honestly I might try and make them by myself in the future. Can't really see what you're saying because that like little thing right there. Like the baby form being a dark and fire type? No, the baby form would actually be dark and no, not dark. It would be. Oh yeah, I'm playing my own topics. The baby form would be fire and flying type. And I believe the level I'm probably gonna like come up with at the moment of its evolution would probably be around level 45, like around then. Oh, you mean like a secondary one for like cover legendaries? Oh, I see what you mean. Honestly though, the thing is, Dark also has a fake mod of his, which would probably be the opposite, which his is more of a wolf than a dragon. Which I'm not gonna go into too much detail because he hasn't like worked on his much, so I don't know if he changed anything. But basically his is more of like a star-based wolf. See you, O'Neal. Also though, one thing also that I might do in the future, since I do know how to 3D like model now, oh, my voice correct, is I might try and make a game where Inferno Drake would be a mon that would be like a dev creature for me. Like, I might try and make a Roblox game. I currently work on one with Dark, but that only uses 2D models for the creatures. So my 3D models can't exactly be used. I still have to learn a lot before I can actually like, do something like that. Like, not sure. One thing that is troubling to me with this is that Inferno Drake's model is so large that I actually cannot get into Roblox naturally. I still have to find a way to get him in. And I think the main way I'm gonna have to do it is by splicing apart each piece of him into its own separate file and then moving those one at a time. Because yeah, Roblox Studio does not like importing big models. I would not be making 2 games consecutively if I did that. I'll probably make 1 game and they will both be like sort of available. Like they'll probably be end game, but I would have early access or something. Oh, let's see, like a Leviathan or something. I mean, a Leviathan could probably be a decent like creature for like something like that. Because I do like making like reptilian-based creatures because I'm very good at making the shape of like a beak and such for them in scales. And claws. I can make a lot of reptile like based parts, which is how I was able to make furniture very easily. Oh yeah, if I made my own like monster catching game like that, I would most likely add in like things like that for each type. Because I was just thinking about it in my head, I could probably make a game that's based entirely off of like reptilian creatures. Since I'm best at creating those. Like I've only made like 1 non-reptile creature like ever, like just like messing around with Blender. And it was a dog, and it did not turn out well. Also, one other thing, I'm probably gonna be going on a bit of a break after this stream. Like, if you already noticed, there's a gap between now and the next stream, like about a week-ish kind of time. So yeah, it will be a bit between now and then from when you see me. At least on the live streams. I'll probably stay in contact through Discord. Have you used Blender before, or? Like, mattering on how good you are at making them, we might see how it turns out against me. Like, because Dark is kind of like looking for people who can make things like maps and probably like certain models. Because like I can only make so much. Alright then, see you SGT. We have about like 19 more encounters and then that'll be it. Much as we find out no one's here. Alright, see you, man. That's nice of you, man. Yeah, I mean, we were talking a lot about stuff, so... But yeah, like, I'm pretty good at, like, 3 models. Like, we're gonna continue this. So I could probably make my own game off of, like, just making models alone. Although the only things I can't really do with them is rig them. And I can animate them if they're rigged, but I can't rig them myself. And I need just to learn how to make textures so I can actually make the models look pretty nice. Instead of just solid colors in each piece. Yeah, I really hope so. I'm getting, like, fairly close to over odds. Because the odds like 1 in 4,096, so... Nope. Let's see if Eggs put anything in, because I can see Eggs' name on the live stream thing, but I can't see her on the natural chat for some reason. I changed the chat type. Oh, there she is. Oh, that's why I couldn't see it. How's it going, Eggs? Yeah, the sneak attack. Server you're an admin in? Oh, so you actually got like the admin role. Nice. Yeah, I don't think people are gonna last long on that server. Well, I'm blanking on who it was, but didn't someone say they were playing a lot of like Monsters of Earthy or something like that? Like on Roblox. I remember hearing it once, like during a stream. Someone said they played that a lot. I forgot who it was though who said it. Yeah, for me, I was playing a good amount of Pokémon and also a bit of Monster Hunter Stories. Because I have a modded 3DS and I can play any game I want. Wait, don't you have access to a computer though? Like in general, I thought you had access to one. Won't run well? Ah. I'm trying to like think. Because I think I've had issues like that in the past. Maybe like look twice from one on that. Because the thing I saw the word shiny, I heard a sparkle from Blood Moon. Because the shiny odds are very low. This is the full odds hunt, so it's very difficult. I can't speak. I need some water real quick. I have a water bottle. That was my Absol. Beast Simulator. I actually played that game a lot in the past when I first started Roblox. It's a pretty good callback to me actually when I see it. Well, yeah, one thing I now realize is that after I find it, I have to actually catch it. Like, I can't just like chuck a Master Ball because I already used that like an idiot. I have though, that's the thing I'm saying. I'm not gonna do a stream off of like just that game alone because it's very grindy. You would get bored of it very quickly. One thing I have thought of is playing like a bunch of nostalgia games on the channel. Like in one full stream, like we do like an hour of each game or something. Because there are a lot of games on Roblox from my past, which was like very long ago, that I would like to possibly play on the channel for nostalgia. This is Sparta! I remember hearing about that game, but like other than talking about our games like Flood Escape. You remember that game? Another, like, literally the first game I ever played on Roblox was actually the one called, like, Make a Cake or something like that, I think it was called. It was literally the first ever game I played on my account. That's what I'm thinking about, like, the very, very old games. Let's see, what's another one? Bloxburg, but that's not really, like, that's stayed around for a while. Yeah, that was like my very first game. Sadly, some of the other games that I used to play a lot got taken down like a very long time ago. R.I.P. Pokemon Brick Bronze and Fighters DX. I don't exactly know what Stream of 8 is. I don't even know what that is. I never heard of it. Island Tycoon. I don't think I've heard of that one actually. Oh, phase and anything. Wasn't Death Run like another game that was like very old? Or Obbies, that was another one that was very old. Like all those Obbies. Okay, second to last encounter. Yeah, I was like very good at Obbies back in the day. Okay, final encounter of the stream, guys. Let's see if we can get lucky. Last one. Oh, I double clicked on that by accident. Come on. Ah, no shiny still. Man, why does this guy gotta shine? It could have been on your end as well for that. Well, it's like you just gotta like keep track of the time. Like I literally post all the streams like a week or two before they actually go live, so people can easily just plan ahead. Okay, let's save the game. Alright, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and